Yeah, and that's one of the things that we really like about the way, programs structured now. Because I think when we started too, I initially like let clients kind of take the reins on, how many days a week do you want to train, for how long, what piece of equipment, what type of movements you want to do. I think that's great, to start, right? Like get their feet wet. But then you're going to run into the problem of like structure and discipline, right? Or like just doing the things you need to do to get to the goals that you have for yourself. And that would be the thing too. It was like, well, I want to lose X or I want to gain X amount of muscle. And, then you'll look at the routine. You're like, how in the world would you make that happen with training one day a week for 30 minutes or, twice a week for 20 minutes? It's not going to happen, right? And so now really what we have now is we kind of bucketed clients into programs where it's like, hey, this is a weight loss 2 days a week. This is a weight loss 3 days a week. This would be a performance program. This would be for a strength and power athlete. This would be a performance plan for an endurance athlete. This is an active aging program for some of our, our older clients that want to, continue doing the things they love to throughout their life. And then some of the stuff like the people that are more of like dabblers, kind of a boot camp style thing where they just want to go in and they want to push themselves, they want to sweat, and that's fine too. To each their own. But I think that is really the end of making things more structured was our big goal going forward was, if you sign up for the weight loss program, it's like, okay, well, let's look at it this way. What are the nutritional and health habits that need to be in place for you to do that? Okay, what we looked at, it was like, plate building, so colorful fruits and vegetables and palms of protein and, cupped handfuls of minimally processed carbohydrates, whatever, the precision nutrition model for that. We figured, getting them more aware of their eating habits, doing things like photo food journals and drink journals was really big. And then obviously, their sleep routines were a really big thing that we wanted to include. And then on top of it too, some of the more, goal setting and kind of setting your intentions when you start a program and reflecting afterwards. That was another thing too. We wanted to build a habit curriculum that, tapped into the nutrition side of things, that tapped into the, the mindset side of things, and then gave them structure. I think that there's something to be said about, there's something to be said about having the freedom to move your workouts around as you want and do whatever nutrition habits you want. But I think there's a lot to be said for having structure too. Like, hey, let's build some routine and structure. I don't care what you got going on. You find 3 times, Monday, Wednesday, Friday to do these, do these workouts. Make it happen, right? These pieces of equipment, make it happen. This is our habit for the next 2 weeks, right? I know you'd rather work on this, but this is important for your goal. It's not about your emotions and what you're feeling. This is what needs to be done. Do it, okay? And then with the tracking too, it's like, well, I don't want to do a weigh-in. It's like, well, look, man, you're in a weight loss program. You're going to weigh in every Monday. Not because of me, but because it's what you need to do to make your goal happen, right? You need to know that what you're doing is affecting your outcomes. And the only way to do it right is to be able to see that move, right? And weight's only one portion. So we also do like body stats as a part of that too with, waist and hip measurement and things like that. But yeah, we really try to make the new programs, here's the movements you're doing, here's the duration, here's the amount of days a week you do it, here's the nutrition or health habit you're going to do, here are the progress tracking things that we have as part of it. And then exactly what you're signing up for, exactly the amount of time you're committing to the program each week. So you really know that going in. And that it has been built in a way that will get you to where you want to go, right? Like it's not built to, abs in 10 minutes because you're not going to get abs in 10 minutes. It's not going to happen, right? Or quick 20, like all these different workouts that you can do that aren't really actually bringing you closer to your goal. It's, hey man, it's going to take 45 minutes 3 days a week. And it's going to take a few months, and it's going to take tracking these things, and it's going to take these nutritional and health habits, but at least you know what you're getting going in, and you're not doing things arbitrarily just because you want to do them, or it's because the way that you would like things to be. You're doing them because they get you closer to your goal.